Welcome back. Previous session we have implemented our both get mapping. So where we are able to get all the account and we are able to get the account for a particular customer also. In this session we shall update the account. So in that case our endpoint will receive an account details from the front end, and then we shall check whether this particular user account is there in our database or not. We shall use this mapping for basically the find by user ID name for that, and if it is there then we shall update it. So let's quickly do this one. We don't need to make any change in the repository, so because find by user by first name is already there. So let's start our service. Let me do that part again, and here let me make the change. See, update customer account, and in this case we shall take a parameter account details. So let me check it quickly here, and now we need to extract the name from the account details. So let's do first name equal to account details dot get user first. Now what we shall do, we shall call this one. We shall call this. We shall get the, we shall check, basically we need to go and check whether for this first name any customer account is there or not. So we get the account. Now we shall check if null equal to account. Then what we need to do, we just because at that point of time this particular user is, for this particular user there is no account is created, so we can go ahead and create this one. So we just do this another method. Let's write it here. Private, it is from account details to entity we need to convert. So customer account, say I give DTO to entity, and here what we need to pass, we will get let me remove all these things. Here we are getting user account first name, and if user account is null, then from the user account details. So we take the account details, command C, command B. From the account details we create an account. So we give this for customer account equal to what we can do, new customer account, and then we do new details dot. Actually, why I am doing this one? If user is not there, that means I don't need to do anything here. Sorry guys. If it is not there, if nothing is there, then I can directly call the create account. That's it. So if it is, basically I am getting an account details with some user name, password, and basically user first name, last name, and all these things. Now I am going to the database and I'm checking for this particular user first name in the account is there or not. If no account is there, then we need to create an account for this user. That's it. So we'll create account and I pass account details. That should be enough. Else means for this particular user an account is already there. In that case, we need to update his account. So what can we do? We shall that point of time, but for in this case this account is already saved into the database, so it has an account ID. It must have an account ID, and when you need to update it, I need to pass the same account ID, otherwise a new record will be created. So what can I do? Else I just see customer account ID is long, so let me come here, our ID equal to account dot get ID, and obviously the account number will not change, and so we give var account number equal to account dot get account number. After that, what we should do, bin util dot copy properties, and what happened, all the properties of account details we shall copy into the account object. Now we shall, but in this case our account number and all these things will be, I just need to reset this one. I don't need to set account number, I just set this account number, and I shall say account dot set ID is the ID. That's the only thing I need to do, and then I shall it will return void, but I shall return a string because I need to send some message into the front end, and create account, and then here I can give customer account report dot save. Again I'm saving the account. So that's it. Actually, since these two properties, these and ID, is not available in account details, not there in account details. So you can see this ID is not here, account number is not there, that I have added here, ID and account number. So even when we do the bin util copy property, these two properties will not be overwritten, but for safer side I just take it and set it, because some cases say if account number is there in our DTO here, then it will be overwritten. So you just need to know that if we want to some preserve field, take it, set it in the local variable, then do the bin util copy properties, and then again in the entity you set those properties. So that's it, and here I just return say success. So that's it, and now I go to my controller. In this controller, let me do few things. So what shall I do? Let me do few things here. First thing I do, if null equal to, because account details must have some value, otherwise we need to do something. So we need to do response entity dot bad request dot body account details is empty. that is fine. And else we will call our it should be returned string. Else what we should do, else we should call our account service dot update customer account, and I give the account details. Okay, and here, and I can just take it in there. Okay, then I can X, I put it here and take it for response, and then we can pass the response here. So that's it. That's the only thing we need to do in the put mapping. Now, why is this error missing return statement? Okay. So that's it. So what we didn't do any change in this repo. What we have done, we create an update account, we check whatever account details we get, we take the first name, we check for the first name account, any account is already created or not. If it is not created, we just create the account. Else, we take the account ID, account number. This is very important. If we don't set the same ID in the account, then a new row will be created. So we take the ID, account number, copy all the account to account, and then we set the account number, we set the ID. By setting the ID, we are ensuring that same row will be updated. Otherwise, it will be created a new row in your database. Okay, so unless you have some constant, but in general. So that's the thing, and we save it and we return success. Now let me quickly run this one again. Starting. So we started as usual. Let's go here, and unfortunately I need to, because it's an in-memory database, so all the data will be lost. Never. Let me quickly do this one. Come here, let me quickly refresh this part, and let me come here. I just try it out again. Amit Datta Strangers Guru, and phone number I can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just execute this again. I give say John, Mike. I can give it say Delhi, and I give it 67890, and let me execute it. So it is executed. Let me check if yes, I have these two data. Let me quickly, yeah, this is fine. This is fine now. So for our purpose, let's go here and search data for Amit also. Say it is there, it is in Bengaluru. Now let me send a post request here and say I need to update my phone number, and I need to update my address and phone number. So let me go here and I go update. I should give the same name as, sorry, try it out. Amit, last name, Datta, say address, say I am giving it to, say any city, say which city I can give. Say I am giving it to Chennai, and I give my phone number 087188. It's just something like that. So let's execute it. and I am getting a response called success. Now let me see. I keep this one here and let me go here and just paste it again and see what it is. You see, it is updated on my phone number and these are updated. But my account details is CDC6. CDC6, it remains like that one. Okay, here if you see. So my record has been updated. Now let me go see. Earlier it was Bangalore and this one for Amit. Just now fire the query again, it is changed to Chennai. So this is how we can implement a put mapping to, and we can update the data, existing data into the database. So that's for this mapping. Next we shall cover the delete. It is exactly same as put. We'll find the user and then we'll delete it if it exists. That's it. We shall cover this in the next session. So if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. That will encourage us to produce more such videos. Thank you. Have a good day and see you in next sessions.